we're going to learn how to map some knobs. And the good news is it's just amazingly easy and very intuitive compared with other applications. Here's what I want to do. I want to, first of all, just go to my prefs, and right down here I have control surfaces and MIDI devices. So when I click slot 1, I have devices that are pre-scripted by Live to grab hold of whatever is currently in view. See that blue hand? So watch this. I have my APC here, and I'm gonna arrow my way with the arrow keys. I'm gonna go arrow, arrow, just like this. And you're gonna watch those device parameter lights switch. And you'll also watch that blue hand switch. Here we go. See that? So basically, those are pre-mapping themselves as I move through. Now, if I have one or two control surfaces that are supportable, I have a pad control that's also online. I can right-click here and choose which one I want it to lock to, always or never. Okay, so, but I really want to show you how to map just regular old USB device. There's 3 levels of mapping in Live. We have the blue mapping. This is mapping things to hardware, keyboards, Wii remotes, iPhones, honestly, using this blue button. Orange is you in first class on your way to Europe, kind of in a self-discovery odyssey on your laptop. You don't have any control surface. You just have the QWERTY keyboard on your laptop. Okay, so that's what you do there. Then there is a 3rd level of mapping that has nothing to do with hardware. It has to do with controlling things via macro. Those are the pinks. So I open up my chain and I go map mode, and then I get pink. So we have blue, orange, pink. Now what I want to do is go blue, jiggle some knobs, and get some musical results from my MIDI device. Okay, so I'll go through a typical gotcha scenario. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go, wow, I want to map that filter sweep. And so I click there. I got my brackets. I have my MIDI mapping browser is waiting to see incoming anything. And I go to map my, my joystick on my Edirol keyboard, and I get no love. Okay, so that's a prefs. So that's a preference. And what I have to do is go down here and make these work. Now, you can sit in here and read these menus and go, what? How does it all work? But I really don't ever do that personally. Personally, I just hit knobs on and off until I get something to work. Because I don't really have time for this, Roland, Yamaha, MIDI theory. I don't really care about it. So basically, here's your get around. You start playing chords on your keyboard. And you're going to watch this light. You're going to turn on lights here. Okay, there, right there on input 1, I get what? MIDI in. We're good. Now I'm going to jiggle around a knob. And then I'm going over here and I'm going to turn on things until I get a knob light. See if I can get that to see MIDI. This one doesn't, and I did that for a reason, because there's times when certain devices on your USB keyboard are under control of things within that keyboard. So go here on this filter sweep. We're in blue mode now, and I've selected it. I have it in small brackets, hard to see there. And my MIDI mapping browser is just waiting for incoming notes. And what? I hit my crossfader and I got what? 119. Now I can right click this guy and show you a few things here. I can rename this to say, crossfader, Edirol crossfader, and it's going to rename that filter sweep. Okay, but basically now I have my Edirol crossfader mapped. Pretty easy. Now let's just try this. Start button here, scene. Okay, so now I'm not even doing the APC at all. I'm controlling this with this guy right here, this other fader. Okay, and it's just that simple. All right, so we just went through blue MIDI mapping. You're sitting in first class, QWERTY mapping, and a couple episodes ago we looked at pink mapping, which is puppet show stuff that has nothing to do with hardware, but controlling everything down in these devices. Okay, and then I just showed you how to get this filter sweep to respond to your USB device, and that's activated by going just turning on green lights until you get action. Okay, very good. And in the next session, let's record some of this stuff.